Hey, what's up, everybody? Good morning, and it is Coffee and Crypto with King. I've got my coffee cup here, and I had my last pod of this Kauai coffee here. Stuff was fantastic. I recommend it. This was the vanilla macadamia nut blend, and it was really dope. I am starting late here, so I will not be on for long today, as I have to be signed on to my job in a couple of minutes and I need to shave. But thanks for tuning in. If you're catching this live, I stream across multiple platforms in the morning. And we had some crypto news this weekend. I went live on Saturday from my car on my YouTube channel. I did not go live yesterday as I had a full day yesterday. But we are back here. It's Monday, December the 26th, and we had a hack. I'm gonna say we had a hack. The crypto space had a hack. One of the exchanges had a hack, and we are going to talk about it. Good morning. It's good to see you. Hope everything's going well over there in Australia. I appreciate you joining the live stream today. So, what are we talking about here? What are we talking about here? Let's bring up real quick the metrics according to Coin Market. I'm sorry, not Coin Market Cap, because we don't use them over here. CoinGecko. CoinGecko. All right. If you take a look at the overall market cap in general, there's a couple of things that I wanted to highlight before I get into what happened with BitMart and then Saitama. Those are going to be the two things that I talk about today. All right. So over the last 24 hours, the cryptocurrency market cap, at least according to Coin Market Cap, down 3%, sitting at around 2.36 trillion. I want y'all to think about this for a second. 2.36 trillion in cryptocurrency worldwide, at least according to these metrics. About a year ago from today, it was less than 1.3. Definitely less than 1.3 for sure. I can't recall the exact numbers. I just recall thinking, oh man, that's crazy. We got over a trillion in cryptocurrency. And then if you take a look at Bitcoin itself, it was at one point over a trillion in market cap itself. But lately, look at what Ethereum's doing. Ethereum is closing that gap. And if you look at the dominance here, Bitcoin's dominance used to be over 50% of the current cryptocurrency market cap. Now, I don't know if it's a function in that there's over 11,000 different coins now, and people are really starting to diversify between what cryptocurrencies they're looking at trading or investing in. But Ethereum also is starting to close that gap between the market cap for Bitcoin. I'm curious if there's going to be a day, all right? And I mean, it's got a long way to go. A long way to go. What's this, about 500 billion? Okay. But I wonder if Ethereum is going to reach a day where it flips Bitcoin and becomes the top dog cryptocurrency in the space. If that happens, right? Or what does that mean in just regular speak? If that happens, then you're going to start seeing a lot of the other cryptocurrencies that revolves around the Ethereum blockchain start to kind of rise up too. Okay, Solana could be number two here. Not number two. It won't pass Bitcoin, or it shouldn't pass Bitcoin, but sit somewhere within the top five here real soon. My opinion over Binance Coin. If it flips Tether, I'd be surprised. Because what people do is this, okay? So Tether is a stable coin, USD coin is a stable coin. And if people think that the market is going to fall, they'll start selling and they'll move their cryptocurrencies from, like, let's say if Bitcoin's at 60,000%, there starts to be a lot of sell off orders and people aren't sure how far down it's going to go. They'll sell off their Bitcoin and trade it or convert it into either Tether or USD coin, which is pegged to $1, and hold it there until they see what the market's going to do. And if there's a lot of buy signal orders, they'll come back in and buy. All right. So Shiba, that price dropped a lot, under 20 billion in market cap. but that's okay. If you had capital and you didn't buy more Shiba, my question is, why not? Why not? I didn't have any additional capital during this flash crash to be able to buy anything, but I want to start something. Starting, I don't know if I'm going to do it Thursday or Friday, where the ones that I talk about often, Shiba, Saitama, SafeMoon, CRO, and VVS Finance. Those are my big five inside of my portfolio. I was having a conversation with a family member and a friend, actually. I helped a friend set up his Coinbase account so that he can buy CRO and SHIB inside of there. All right. Coinbase is one of the centralized exchanges. It's also one of the easiest to buy cryptocurrency on. I like KuCoin personally, but KuCoin doesn't have CRO yet. So I will use the crypto.com app and Coinbase to purchase my CRO. But if somebody's new, I'll tell them, hey, check out KuCoin because it's one of the easiest. And I think that the people watching can agree with that. Let me know in the comment section what y'all think about Coinbase and if you think that it's the easiest or what platforms are people out there using primarily. Not any of the decentralized exchanges, but the centralized ones. Okay. And crypto.com, speaking of them, they're sitting around 15th in market cap right now. They've dropped a lot, but I'm still heavily bullish on this one as well. Your boy's going to be snapping up crypto.com every damn chance I get. All right. So let's get into this BitMart hack real quick. And then I'm going to talk about what happened over this weekend with the Saitama marketing event and the Gervonta Davis fight. Okay. So if you take a look at the CEO of BitMart, if you aren't aware, BitMart is a centralized exchange like Coinbase that I have problems recommending, but it's been working. Like it works for me. And it's one of the ones that you can buy Saitama on right now without having to worry about paying the gas fees. But I'm always hesitant to recommend BitMart to people because they seem to just have issues and their user interface is it's not the best. Okay? It's not the best. And there was a hack over the weekend in which some tech savvy person was able to make off with about $200 million in cryptocurrency from one of their hot wallets. So the CEO goes in to explain it this way. Um, there was a security breach that was mainly caused by a stolen private key that had two of our hot wallets compromised. All right. And he breaks this down in a weird way over Twitter instead of using it inline. But then he says, Bitmart will use our own funding to cover the incident and compensate affected users. We're also taking to multiple project teams to confirm the most reasonable solutions, such as token swaps. No user assets will be harmed. We are now doing our best to retrieve security setups in our operation. We need the time to make proper arrangements. Your kind understanding during this period will be appreciated. This is the part that I cared about because I was curious when I logged in if any of my assets were affected, and it wasn't. But thank goodness I also didn't have a lot on BitMart either. But there was like a list of cryptocurrencies that were affected, and 3 of the 20 or so that was on there I hold, but like I said, I don't hold a lot. And when I checked my numbers, it was the same. So I wasn't too worried. But you can't deposit or withdraw right now. The functions are blocked out. Okay. So if you had assets on there, and it didn't matter if they were affected assets or not, no users are able to withdraw to deposit or withdraw on Bitmart since the incident, and they're saying that they're looking at the functions will gradually recover in December the 7th, which is tomorrow. Okay. So if you were looking to pull some of your cryptocurrency and then convert it or sell it to whatever fiat or government backed currency that you had, you are SOL until this gets solved. Okay. This is one of the biggest centralized hacks exchanges that I've heard of. Okay. And it gives me pause to, recommend people that use BitMart. So on my channel, my YouTube channel, I have a video where I talk about how to purchase Saitama using BitMart. And I did it maybe about 2 weeks ago. Does it work? Yes. Can you get Saitama on BitMart? Yes. Do I recommend it? I'm hesitant on that. I wanted to make sure that I've said that at least 3 times so that people understand. Okay. And this is an article on CNBC where they talked about that there was an estimate of about 200 million. Initially, the number was a lot lower. All right. But then they came out and confirmed that it was a lot higher. And I wish that I had the different list of cryptocurrencies that they had, because it was a lot of the ones that are popular meme token ones like Floki, Saitama, Shiba, a lot of Shiba actually. The biggest bulk of what got stolen was Shiba. Shiba even came out on their official Twitter page and said that they're in support of BitMart, and they used it as a way to market security and stuff as well, and talk about the security of their decentralized exchange called Shiba Swap, which I thought was a genius move. Okay. Oh, you know what? I do have 2 things here, 2 more, and then I have to get off and get to work. So tonight, I am going to have an interview with a lady that invests in cryptocurrency. When I did a Google trend search to see how many females were uh, looking up cryptocurrency or just talking about cryptocurrency in general, it was an overall alarming number of men to women. Okay. And it is my opinion, just straight up King's opinion, that um, it's a good thing to have everybody, okay, all inclusive type, situation. At least understand what cryptocurrency is, because it's not going anywhere. It's not going anywhere. And how do I say this and not get canceled? If you're not investing in cryptocurrency, don't call people out for being left behind when the information's out there. Okay. A lot of people are talking about it on YouTube, which is, a Google giant search, um, thing. There was something that I was going for there and I forgot it. But people are talking about it. I guarantee you, if you're on social media, somebody in your social media network is talking about it as well. I'm the father of a teenage girl, and I'm talking about it with her. All right. And I want her to be able to understand this space and be able to make smart decisions about it when she's older and I'm long and gone from this earth. And it is my opinion that people that understand cryptocurrency now are those that are going to be wealthy going forward because of the decentralized aspect of it. That's just my opinion. So if you're around today, there's going to be a Twitter space, which is like an audio only platform that Twitter has, where people are live and they talk about various subjects or whatnot. If they're done well and modded good, it's very informative and you can find information. So check this person's Twitter space here that they're hosting called Women in Crypto. And come back to my channel this evening. I believe we had it set for, it was either 7 p.m. Eastern or 9 p.m. Eastern, where I'm going to be doing an interview of somebody, the person who kind of got me into the crypto space around August or September of last year. It was fourth quarter 2020. Somebody was talking about Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, and I asked how they did it, and they got me into the space. And they've done a really damn good job of building their portfolio and have had some really good gains. So I'm going to set a reminder once I confirm what time me and her are going to be going live. So be sure to come back and check that out, where I do an interview of a woman in cryptocurrency who has done really damn good. All right. Sunday was the WBA lightweight fight between Gervonta Davis and some other dude that he beat. I don't follow boxing, so it's not my, you know, experience or whatever to be able to talk about it that well. But the part that I want to talk about here is this is the Saitama team, some of the devs, the COO, and Willie D is one of like the marketing guys. All right. And they got the Saitama logo on the trunk of Gervonta Davis, which I didn't realize that this cat's from Baltimore. I live in Maryland. Baltimore is not too far from me. Okay. But if you take a look at what Miss Saitama Guru, who is Russ's wife, she got a screenshot of the pay-per-view that somebody likely sent her, because it's my understanding I think she was at the fight. If not, then she might have been watching and saw the Saitama logo on the back of his jersey. That gives Saitama exposure. All right. If you look here too, during the training in the video, he's also got the Saitama right there on the back as well. So having these guys go out wearing their Saitama merch, where there's going to be a lot of big money around, was pretty positive for Saitama in general. The price on Saitama right now, that's another one that if you're not looking at Saitama, and I can't spell this morning. Here we go. If you're not looking at Saitama and purchasing it at this price, then when the Saitama comes out, don't say that nobody didn't tell you about it. Okay? Hey King, how did you, get your Lambo? And I say that as a joke. Hashtag win Lambo. Uh, my big butt is too big to be getting in a Lambo. But when this thing shoots up and it starts eating off a couple of these zeros over time, don't say people didn't come on to spaces like YouTube or any of these other social media platforms and suggest that you look at Saitama. Okay? Not a financial advisor. I'm not sitting here screaming for people to go buy Saitama. I'm telling you, take a look at it. Do your own research and decide if you want to put your money into this cryptocurrency, because I know I am. Okay? So to the people that tuned in to the live stream, thank you. I have to get to work. Come back this evening when I do my interview with a lady that's been in cryptocurrency longer than me, and I'm going to ask her about her strategy, her wins and losses, and how she got into the cryptocurrency space as well. Thanks for tuning in. Peace.